Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing excellent. Today, we're not going to be working on a flashy power mod or any new systems on the FC, but we're going to be working on a very, very important project. Now, many of you sharp-eyed viewers have noticed that as we've been getting the body back together, the front fenders don't have their trim molding on them. And there's a reason for that. So here's what I'm talking about right here. You can see why is that not there? And the reason is because if I walk you over to this side, as good as she is looking, you'll start seeing, look at this gap. Look at this gap. Look at this overlap. What's going on here? Look how high the hood is sitting up here. If I go down further, you'll say, this fender isn't quite on here right. And this is something we've been aware of, but our first phase goal with the FC was to get it mechanically running well so we could start breaking in the engine. And of course that's the fun part, putting the turbo on, getting the engine started, driving it around. But the frame is bent on the FC. So today we're going to start prepping to take the body panels off so we can get the frame pulled. Now, I've already contacted a local business, had it down for an estimate, and we're going to be able to save a ton of money by pulling the body panels off ourselves, saving those dollars of labor hours from the shop. And then we're going to go ahead and deliver her down to the body shop to get the frame pulled. They will put the body panels back on to make sure everything lines up on the back end. And since the FC is a unibody, the pulls can be very complicated, and they need the body panels to make sure everything is lined up and perfect to go. And just like that, she looks like a skeleton again. Hoods, fenders, hood, front bumper, headlight assemblies, both removed, so the shop can get at this section that they need to pull. You can see there's some kinks here, and in the frame down there, you can barely see it from this angle, but there's a couple kinks in it as well. So that'll get pulled out so we have the correct geometry for the car. We're also going to straighten this shock tower, because the caster on this part of the suspension is off quite a bit and it rubs. So it'll be exciting to get that back and not have that rubbing anymore. Next thing is the hood hinge. So this hood hinge wobbles all about because the hood's been out of alignment for many years, I guess, wearing this down. So let's see what Jeff's got there.
Lights, camera, action.
Freshly painted. Not new, but much newer.
But yeah, the wobble is nowhere near the same, and it moves nice and free too. It's not all bent up and like that one.
Yep, so we're going to slap that on now. And there we go. That looks much better and works much better.
Kind of want to replace this one because it looks so much worse now.
Well, surprise is I already have the other one drying from paint on the side, so it'll be being replaced. But most of this sits underneath the hood. You barely just see this
just
portion
right here
yeah,
too.
so it'll still look nice. Anyway, time to get the wheels back on and drop her down, because right now she's just going to rest until we tow her to the body shop.
Yep.
she's loaded up, ready to go to the frame shop for a few days. Okay, so we got the FC off to the frame puller. It should be done in the next few days. Looking forward to that, and I'm going to show you a little sneak preview of what's coming up once the body's all straight. Boom! Under diffuser for the back, new front lip, and the awesome OEM side skirts. So over the next week or so, I'm going to be working with my bodywork and painting supplies to get these color matched. This is going to stay black, but get it cleaned up and get ready for install, and we're going to get a nice, even better look for the FC coming up soon. For now, we'll be out for a little bit while that frame gets pulled. We'll come back and show you the results with the body panel and hood fitment. Alright, and just like that, she's back from the frame pulling shop. So not everything is perfect, so that means on our end we need to do a little bit of fine adjustment with the slight variability which you can install the hood, the headlights, and the fenders. But take a look at how she's looking now. So this is the passenger side part of the hood, and this used to be sticking up. It's now flush with the fender, which is good. The hood clears the headlight now, and you can see all the paint damage from where it didn't before, so we'll be touching that up. And this bumper also lines up nice and straight. So now we can finish putting trim pieces on here and making her look nice and pretty. Alright, so I know this is a short video, and most of the work was done off camera by a different shop. So thought just to wrap things up, give you guys a little bit of an update where we're at with the FC. We have a lot of great parts just waiting in the garage. We wanted to get this frame pulling done first and then get started on a few other things. So coming up next, we're going to have suspension. Then we're going to have some heat management. We got some great heat shields for the turbo and the downpipe. We're also going to be redoing the exhaust. We have sound deadening for the interior to try and make it feel like a more modern, solid car with a nice quality ride. And what else do we have? Oh, we also have all the body kit stuff.
Yeah, we have the actual like body stuff to put on.
Yeah.
That we like unboxed like over a year ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So we got side skirts, front lip, and a rear diffuser. So all that's coming up quick, and then shortly after that, hopefully everything's back open from all the COVID business, and we can head off to the dyno, which I know is really the end goal of all this. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, and when they ask you, tell them you want more.